I just want to welcome you guys to the show. I hope that y'all are enjoying this season of the challenge as much as I am. If you're not watching the challenge, I hope you're enjoying whatever the fuck you're watching. No, I'm just kidding. But really, I do hope y'all are. Welcome to the show. I'm so happy to have you guys back. Survivor has ended. We are watching The Real Housewives of New Jersey, Dubai. Today, the trailer for The Real Housewives of Orange County dropped, and it looks amazing. And that's going to be premiering July 11th. It's so soon. It's amazing. I'm so grateful for that because I didn't think that was going to happen. I don't know what it is exactly that I like about this season of New Jersey. So one thing that I do like, I like that someone is sticking up to Teresa, and I like that it's not just Marge anymore. However, I almost feel like Jackie Goldschneider, and that people are gonna think I'm not flip flopping. I'm not flip flopping. I'm not going to Teresa's side, but I just say that in a sense where like I just don't want to be on anyone's side anymore, and I am so grateful for the producers finally taking action towards doing something with this cast. Like, what the hell? After last season, everyone was like, there's no way they'll be back. Who are they not bringing back? And we got the same shit. And of course, like I talked about in my last podcast, like they talked about before, and how you can look it up on the internet, Andy talked about how this season they were able to get away with it, but there's going to have to be some shakeups. All everyone is talking about right now is the news that they're not getting their reunion. It's just like, I'm so over it already. So over it. There was a little blurb I saw where they had the details of the finale fight, and they had like two housewives pictures up there. I didn't want to look at it. I didn't want to read it. I knew they were already in a fight, so it really didn't really spoil anything for me. But that information is out there. I just want to watch it. I want to enjoy the show. I hope it's not a long season because I don't want to wait a long time for that dinner where all of this goes down. The Traitors 3 cast came out. People are freaking out about that, and it's pretty ridiculous. I mean, there's Tony, there's Carolyn, there's Jeremy, there's Bob the drag queen. Out of all, and then the housewives, Robin Dixon and Dorinda Medley. Like, I love them, but it's so random. I love that they have Chanel, and I forget the other housewife that's on it. But I don't know. Like, I'm excited to see Robin and Dorinda, but there is a part of me wishes that they had like maybe Lisa Barlow or even Alexia from Miami. That would have been hilarious. But as far as, did they have anyone Big Brother? They have Brittany Haynes. That's a big one. And then they also have Danielle Reyes. I knew that this whole time. I'm very excited to see her. I would love to see another strong black woman win one of these seasons. I want to see them win on all of these game shows: Survivor, The Challenge, Big Brother, The Traitors. All of my favorites. Please bring it on. But so I kind of wanted to do a fun little game because we're getting to the end of this.
Yes, we are.
Season.
Let's do it.
Would you be able to name the rest of the people left in the challenge?
I think so. Yeah.
Go for it.
So out of there's what? There's less than 10 of them.
There's 13.
There's 13 of them. Okay, so on the men's side we have Ace. He's the one that has been on forever. He's doing well though. We have no, actually, I'm talking about somebody else. I'm talking about Adam. My bad. Adam's what I'm referring to. Adam, yeah, because Ace did All Stars 1. Anyways, Adam, Steve, Ace, Jay, Leroy. Was that 6 or 5?
That's right.
Okay. I'm gonna come back to the men.
Okay.
Let me just think for a second. So out of the women, we have Cara. Thank God. Laurel. Nicole. Ow, fucking. No. Okay, so we have so Cara, Nicole, Laurel, Veronica, Flora, Avery. Avery's kicking ass just like I predicted she would be. She's kicking ass. Okay, so we got Avery, and then who else do we have? Let me see here.
We have 11 out of 13.
Okay, we got 2 freaking more.
We have 2.
Can you? Is it 2 students? Okay, because we just had the 2 women eliminations. That's why. So we also have.
It's Pride Month.
Oh my God! Ryan and Derek. I'm so sorry, guys. Those are 2 of my favorite people. How did that just like go over my head?
Good job. It's a lot of people to remember.
It's a lot. It is a lot.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Just that. Pertaining to this episode, no. I'm really excited just to watch it. I've been watching some of the, behind the scenes stuff and some backstory, more insights on what's been going on the last 2 episodes regarding Cara, Cam, Laurel, that whole situation.
That sounds like fun.
It's pretty interesting because I follow them on Instagram, so I see, and I follow the pages, so I see the little insights and stuff. So I always like being plugged into whatever.
So let me ask you: Are they have any of them made up?
I know that people from Battle for a New Champion have made up. As far as All Stars, I believe so. I have no idea where Cara and Laurel are right now in this moment. They left for Challenge 40. They filmed Challenge
together.
40.
Oh God.
Yeah, her too. Her and Cara. A lot of people from, well, not a lot, but there's a good amount of people from All Stars 4 that are even on that, and Battle for a New Champion that are on this season coming up.
They have a lot of great cast members to choose from.
Mm-hmm. A lot of really
So it's hard to just have a dud cast.
Yeah.
And have so many people to pick from.
So I know that Cara and Laurel were still good because whenever they did the reunion for Battle for a New Champion, this was months after they recorded All Stars 4. They were eating dinner together, they were hanging out, whenever they did the reunion show. Cara even gave props to Laurel, and I think that...
How big of her? And that does not surprise me at all.
Yeah,
anyway.
You're right. And I think that one thing Laurel did say is that whenever she was screaming at Cara outside by the pool, she did apologize to her that same moment or that same day, but it didn't make the air. But she did say that.
Oh.
So, but even at that, it's your behavior is just still doing it over and over. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why you don't do that, because then you leave open for the potential of you go and apologize, but they don't air it. So.
Right. If you just ever, I feel like one day you will. But if you ever go back to some of the seasons from back then, where Cara and Laurel, their dynamic, they've just had such a long journey together, ups and downs, and best friends, enemies, and it's crazy to see. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
So in this week's episode of The Challenge, we see the final 13 battle it out in another competition where they basically have to get from one side to the other, and they're in this shopping cart. There are posts throughout the start to finish. And they even have a lasso to help them. Now, as we see with the winner, the male winner, Jay, he didn't even use his lasso. He just catapulted himself from, little post to post until he got to the end. And so, like most of pretty much all of the competitions this season, they have the winners. And in this case, it was Jay and Laurel. Right after that, they had a safe group. And within that safe group, they are going to nominate 2 men from the losing group. So we see that it is Leroy and Steve voted into the bottom. And Jay takes this opportunity to try and get a star because, as we know, this season is all about stars. You have to have a star to run the final. There are only 6 stars, and there are 13 people left. So over half of these people are going to be out of here, even just to run the final. But, there are these opportunities for everyone to get a star. And one is if you win a challenge, you can save someone and take their spot in the elimination challenge and potentially win. If you win, then you can get a star. So, with last episode and Laurel supposed to be going in for Cam, Leroy found himself in the same position with Jay. And this competition was not within Jay's wheelhouse. But really speaking to this guy's character and who he is and his heart, he still did it. He has, his few weaknesses, because he's really well rounded, are water, swimming, and I guess color. For whatever reason, I guess maybe he has like this eye thing. I don't even remember what they said, but this challenge had both of those things. And he still was a man of his word and went in there. So he was going against Steve. He did take Leroy's place. And it's just such a good show because I want everyone to get to the end, but not everyone can get to the end. And Steve did beat Jay. So this guy is trying to really, woman up, grow some ovaries, and try to earn his way to the end. And sadly, it didn't work out. And I just love that message. It's so easy for me to say in my position, but being an outsider looking in, it is such a strong message of how we're not always the winner of the season. We're not always the winner in general, whatever the outcome may be. Even if we do the right thing, even if we're honoring our word, even if we're, following our heart, our convictions, if we're doing right by ourselves and everyone, and we think that, and we know within ourselves that what the right thing to do is. So my heart goes out to Jay. He, of course, won a fan in me, and I cannot wait to get to next week to see the results. Well, there you have it, everyone. Another episode of the Randy Rex Show is in the books. Thank you so much for tuning in again. I hope you all enjoy whatever it is you're watching. Please follow me everywhere on social media at Randy Rex. Randy Rex 7 on Instagram. But other than that, please celebrate Pride, show your support, show your love, and take care. So, I don't know what else to talk about.